4 weeks had passed in the Pilbara in Kimberley, leading up to my last Barramundi fishing adventure. I had such an amazing time with some good friends, oopsie, catching some of the best eating fish of a mate's boat.
I think that's a trout. Show us your muscles. Woo! That is a donkey of a coral trout, mate.
Before being dropped off to a tiny little island on a solo survival mission, continuing further north into the wide Kimberley, exploring, camping, making new friends and many memories, and fishing some epic and wild places.
Very good fun on the light gear. That's a nice way to finish the day. Nice fish, very decent mangrove jack. Have a look what we just
Finally
caught.
being able to live my dreams, following the sun up north on those adventures while it was cold down south. As much as I was keen and committed getting onto some more barra, it turned out to be a last big challenge. Let's get right into it.
And welcome back to another episode of Surviving Fishing Adventures. We have just arrived and established camp at this beautiful spot here.
After catching the dewfish this morning, we continued exploring the riverbanks to set up the next Barramundi fishing camp, and I reckon we found the perfect location. Let me give you a quick look around, and I'm very confident to get onto some barra.
That's our campsite. Beautiful shade all around, so you can really get comfortable. We first of all gonna have a little feed. We let the fire burn down a little bit to get some nice coals. I get the other parts ready in the meantime. Alright, I reckon that should be ready. At least worth having a look. It looks pretty good if you ask me. Check that out! Doesn't look bad at all for camping, eh? Check out those views. And check out those views. Potatoes, corn and mulloway that was still swimming in those waters this morning, and that's going right in my mouth now. I hope it's already cooled down so I'm not burning myself too much. Mmm. That's delicious. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna smash that, and then I think I'm gonna hike up that way. I just set the drone up and it looks like there's a bit of a shallow section, which probably makes it a bit easier than risking slipping in here while trying to get some bite, and then we get right into fishing. Alrighty, we're going on a little hike. Got our little foldable bucket with the cast net in there, and we just follow some, I guess, cattle tracks, walking along the riverbank basically, and yeah, trying to get some, or we will definitely get some bite. Catfish. Here you can actually see the spines of a catfish. Someone left the head here. So there's one, and there's one, and they're all barbed as you can see. Nasty stuff. So we should be pretty much almost there. And I can see a bit bait in this pool here. It seems to be shallow, but I want to have a look from the top into that part to make sure there's no crocs in there. Yeah, hard to say how deep that is. Very murky. There could almost be barra sitting in there as well. And you can see the mullet on the surface. There's a bigger model. Otherwise we walk over there, you can see the birds walking in the shallows as well, so that's pretty shallow over there. Alright, let's do it. Got a few in here, that's good. A bit bigger would be nice, but I'll take anything for the moment. Just little ones, but at least a few. Alrighty, couple more in here. Unfortunately, nothing really big as I was hoping, but we easily got 20. It's probably more than that. That should get us fishing through the night. Yeah, there's plenty. And now, with a pretty heavy bucket of goods, all the way back. Alright, up we are. And I guess now we wash our feet. And there. Wait. Yeah, I know my feet stink, but you're gonna deal with it. Sorry, buddy. The least of your problems, trust me. Even some wellness today. Walking through muddy sand and then washing my feet. Time to go on, boys. What do you reckon? Yay! Alright, let's do it. We just got the live bait in our live bait tank, ready to go fishing.
It was a long night. I could hear the bait being chased, the barra buffing, and didn't want to give up while keeping eye contact with some freshwater crocodiles in the distance. Crabs were stealing my bites. I had one solid hookup and lost after a short run. But
We're on.
all I landed...
I don't know what it is, but it's a big bite. It doesn't pull as hard.
Well, you will see in a second.
Be at least a threadfin. Don't be a caddy. That's just a big bloody catfish. Buddy, the bite is way too big for you. There you go. Tomorrow morning is another day. I guess I'm gonna get up before the sun rises to be fishing out there when the tide starts pushing back up again. And I'll see us in the morning. A beautiful good morning. Let's get down to the fishing spot. Got everything set up. And the water is still pretty low. Well, we're all good to go. And fingers crossed for the barra. It has been a bit of a cold night. So the temperature may have dropped in the water, which may decrease the activity. Worst case, it has to be throughout the day, or maybe in the late afternoon, evening. But we're gonna definitely make it happen. We'll give it our very best, I promise. That's lovely alive in here. He's going on, and then we just put it back in there. Pin through the nose, first one going in. I reckon we're gonna put him right down here. That's where the current is gonna push in a moment. Alright, now it's just a matter of us enjoying the sun to go up on the horizon, the water to start pushing in, and the fish hopefully getting active, even though it's a little bit on the fresh side of things for those barra up here, I reckon. But what a scenery, what a beautiful morning. It has been a fresh night, but very happy to be out here right now. That is for sure barramundi signs. Fishing the Kimberley was like, at every spot I went, basically always a bit of a learning curve, like getting used to the new place, how it works, how the tides work, where the fish are at. So it may be the same here. We see how it all turns out, but I'm pretty confident within our 2 days that I'm planning on staying here, we definitely get onto something, same as we always succeeded on every other spot so far. It has been a slow start in the day when it comes down to fishing. It's been like 5-6 hours now that I've been fishing and I'm slowly running out of bite. There's barely any barra buffing to be heard here, so I think last night was just too cold for them. Barra like it bloody hot, and last night was just a bit too cold, so they are pretty inactive at the moment. But fingers crossed that it's changing this afternoon, just before it's getting completely dark. Here we go. In my left hand, couple of rods and a GoPro, and we are walking that way up the riverbank, just a little bit further where I got my rod holders and my live bait tank thing, and then we're gonna give it a red hot crack on the bloody barras. I reckon tonight is gonna be the night. Oh, I got this smell in the air. It smells like barramundi. I haven't heard one buffing yet, but it's been hot. It's been stinking hot today. It should definitely be a barra night. I think we got a fish on here. It's taking line. Yep, and we got a hook in. Ooh! Oh no! That felt big. Oh, new bait on. That here's the rig I'm using, running sinker until like a little stopper knot, and now we're just gonna whack him back out there. Oh, that could have been a good barra. All the way loose. Well, at least the action is happening straight away tonight. There was like maybe half an hour fishing or something. Oh man, I think we had the right spot finally. It's always, like as I said before, like a bit of a learning curve. Where to get bait, where the fish are sitting, and even like sending up the drone, you know, like you hear the barra buffing in the night, but that doesn't mean that you automatically know where they are. First I was just trying to work in front of our campsite, but I reckon that should be a good spot here. Oh, we got a fish on here. Oh, that feels big. And he wants to run around the corner, which is not what I want. That's a barra. And he got me in the snack down there. Good size. No, don't go in that snack. Nice. Finally, all the hard work pays out. And he's gonna be kept. Got him on the brag mat. I just dispatched him. That's just the nerves. I just washed him and almost got stuck. I was stuck to here with my feet. And let's have a look where we're at. 74.5. Call it 74, 75, whatever. Very happy with that. That's a keeper. I'm so happy. And here we go. Had 3 runs, had 3 losses, and then this one took me into a snag. We got him out on 30-pound, 50-pound leader and 80-pound trace to a 6-hour hook, which he swallowed deep. There was no escape for him, but what a nice fish. I quickly gonna get out some fillets of him, bring those back to the car, and then we're gonna continue fishing for the rest of the night for at least another 3 hours, because I think we finally found the spot where we can catch them. And before I'm heading out here probably tomorrow, I would like to catch a few more. And we're on again. Oh, I lost him. It felt like a good fish again. I can't believe how many I'm losing. Bait is still on. Bait is still alive. Drag all the way open again. The bite is going off right now, and there's still barra spoofing out there as well, but it must be around 1.5 hours since I'm back after filleting the barramundi and caught a caddy and had a couple of bites, but pretty quiet really compared to what it was earlier, and I was getting a little bit cold, so I thought, well, let's light a little fire, give it another hour or so tonight here. It's already getting a little bit late again, and I'm also getting a bit hungry, so we're probably heading back to camp, to base camp in a moment. I just wanted to get another barramundi and very stoked. Oh, we're on! Oh, we're on! And that feels big. And he's heading for the snag there. Ooh, is that a barra as well? That'll be a big one. Yep, it's a barra. Oh, he's jumping. Hopefully the hooks stay in. He would be bigger than the last one. Oh, it would be nice if he would be a keeper though. He was pulling quite a bit more than the last one. Hopefully he is below the 80. That is big. Oh, he's a big fish. That's definitely a release. Let's quickly get him up in safety from the crocs. Ooh. Put him on the mat. Alright, he's all the way in the front and he's putting up close to 90. Sick, what a nice fish. I hope this isn't turning out too dark, but I just want to send her back in. She's gonna be a female and I have to let her go. Come on, girl. I don't want to risk too much here. And there she goes. Nice. We're both alive. Oh. What a fish. Sick. Oh. I was just clean. Now I'm not anymore. Oh man, that fish definitely made my day now. Very stoked. Unfortunately I couldn't keep it, but I'm glad that it survived, and I'm glad that I survived surviving it. What's the correct way to handle that? Please leave me a comment below and let me know. Do you just skip taking photos, or what is the, like, you obviously have to release a fish with 80 centimeters, but what is the croc safe way to approach it then? Like, what I did was probably very risky. Anyways, let's forget about that, but it will be interesting to get some feedback maybe on that from you guys. Now I'm just chilling by the fire. I just cranked that back up. Give it another, like, I don't know, another hour. Let's say another hour. Let's do that, but I'm definitely getting hungry. It would be nice to make it a triple, but if that doesn't happen today, let's maybe catch one on a lure tomorrow. We just had a bite. Are we on again? Ah. Alright, our fire is extinguished. I packed up my few bits and pieces, grabbed the rods. Time to hike back to base camp, set up another fire and get some barramundi on there, and then it's really time to go to bed. We're already past midnight again. And I'll see you back at base camp once the fire's cranking and once I got the barra ready on there. Two beautiful pieces of barramundi, skin to the bottom. I reckon we give them about like 10-12 minutes and that should be absolutely perfect. I'm looking forward to eat that barramundi after working so hard for it. Alrighty, I reckon those parcels are ready to be delivered right to my tummy. Number one. And number two. Hopefully that's cool enough now. To be honest, I would almost rate the threadfin salmon slightly higher than that. It's absolutely delicious, honestly. But I was blown away from the threadfin. Alrighty, I'm gonna smash that. We still want to catch a barra on lure tomorrow morning. I'll see you in the morning. And welcome back to the barra hunt. We're just hiking out very light this morning. Before heading off, as I said yesterday, I want to give it a red hot crack, getting a barra on some artificials. First of all, we're gonna try this hard body that I found yesterday. Normally the barra seem to be getting more active after sunset, after the water's been heating up here, instead of the early mornings. I didn't hear any barra buffing throughout the whole time. Early mornings, more just like late arvo, evening, night, but I don't want to wait that long. It's time to get out of here at some point, but let's quickly give it a crack on a bunch of different lures. Just in front of us we got our barra honey hole from last night. We're gonna work that area here. There's deep holes, you can see a sandbar over there, and there's like a deeper channel or deeper hole all along here, and that's what we're gonna start working with. Let's have a look what our new lure does. Looking right for sure. let's chuck it towards those snacks over there. Maybe from that tree if I climb down there. Let's get out of here. So we're gonna see if we can't get on that tree somehow. And then we move on. Let's try to whack a couple of casts here in the wind at least. Nice slow roll, couple of heavier twitches in between. And the lure will do the rest. Oh! You probably saw that. There was one coming out of the snags. I want to get that fish.
Also switched to soft plastics, but didn't succeed it and moved on.
That was a barra buff. Alright, slowly make our way back. Maybe have a quick look while collecting our rod holders and our bite tank if there's any mullet left over from yesterday that are still alive, and then we may just cast one out here, give it half an hour or something. I just can't miss out on the opportunity to get one more, especially at daytime. That looks pretty alive. He's maybe a tiny bit bigger, definitely a bit on the small side. Yesterday we used our prime baits, but I think one of the two barras was actually not caught on the biggest bite, so you never know. One more barra. Bring on one more barra, come on. Half an hour, 45 minutes at the most, and then we're out of here. Nice through the nose. Nice and far. We just had a bite. I was literally about to fall asleep. I just laid down there. I can still feel something. Did someone just pinch us? Maybe he's coming back. He was pulling line. I just wait for a moment before I get it in. You never know. It happened yesterday as well. I had like a bite, waited, another bite, put it in the rod holder. Then I wanted to check my bite and I had like a 90 centimeter barra on there. Here we go, someone pinched our bite. Gonna rebait that and flog it out in the same direction again. Unlucky, could have been another barra. Righto. Right in front of the snack. That should be absolutely spot on. Ah, what a spot though. What a spot. I need to get the rod in, I need to get up. And I need to pack up my camp and get out of here. As sad as it is. Righto, the time has come to say goodbye to the Kimberley and to this beautiful river behind me. And man, I had an absolute blast up here. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment below and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're not missing out on future episodes. But now the time has come for me to hit the dirt and then the long road home. Man, that's gonna be some serious driving in the next few days, and I think this is a perfect moment to put out a big thank you as well to David and Andrew at Balcatta Car Commercials, which I have been working for myself for several years. Without those guys, it would have been definitely a lot trickier for me to make it up here. The trusty Mighty Luxor needed some work done beforehand, and I really appreciate the ongoing support of my good friends David and Andrew. And if anyone around the area is looking for a trustworthy mechanical workshop, those guys really know their stuff. They are absolutely passionate about four-wheel drives, petrol and diesel specialists, service and tune-up, Rosa and coaster buses, all types of mechanical repairs, brakes and clutches, air conditioning and servicing, light truck specialist, four-wheel drive specialist, diesel intake cleaning and much, much more. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. You!